Now I'm going to talk about my crystals and all the other bits and bobs I press into clay. So, first of all, I have this nice sleeve, where, like, not sleeve but a package thing, where I have my crystals arranged in a way that they can't fall out. You can move them, you can shift them, and you can drop something on the floor. Unless it's opened, it's not going to fall apart, and each of these opens separately, so even if that falls on the floor, only that one's going to come out. So I have mostly Swarovski crystals. I use Swarovski crystals a lot, and I try not to use Czech crystals or some others, because this is just something I decided. I like Swarovski crystals more, and I just stick to that. I have a lot of different colors, and I also have another box here. Sorry for my house apparel. Just because the other box wasn't enough, I also keep my crystals in something like this. You can see it's almost like a kaleidoscope thing, but it's more primitive. So I have all the colors on the planet, 55 shades of blue and a lot of greens, because I do quite a lot of nature-inspired things, and blue is my favorite color, so blues and greens are my priority. I have a lot of gradations from red to purple, so all the fuchsias, magentas are there, and just a couple of oranges and golds, because this is something I use quite rarely, so not needed. That's that. I also have a big stash of microbeads. This is all for nail art, so you can buy it on eBay very cheap in sets of multiple different colors, which is good. It sometimes comes in bottles like that, and these are a little bit bigger, gold and silver these are. Can you see? Can you see? Yeah. Not much, but these are a bigger shape, a bigger size, so when I need something bigger, we use it. These are even bigger, but these are so rare to come by, how do you use that expression? To find, anyway. And I'm running out. Help! I actually have I have extra bottle here of silver and everything. I bought them once in Latvia 5 years ago when I was moving, and since then I couldn't buy them in little bottles like that. But I found some recently on eBay. They don't look quite the same, but they are same size. These are just not as silver, but they are big and round, so at least I can use that. So that's quite a trouble, but I do use these a lot, so when I'm going to run out, I'm going to be crying and screaming. There. And these are just usual small ones, micro ones. You can buy them in any nail shop, or mainly try to buy things online because it's cheaper. I'm honestly suggesting you to do that. Just check my hair. Yeah. So that's that. And you know, they sometimes sell it in big amounts, so sometimes you can buy them, and it's actually quite cool to store them in these little mini bottles. It's rich. Also, all the tools, actually, majority of them are available on eBay. You just have to find out the name and start searching. That's how I buy all of my things. I almost never anymore go to shops because I know that they overprice it. I am a shop myself. I do overprice sometimes myself, but as a client, I'm like, ooh, no, I'm gonna go buy something cheaper. I don't care. You need to do business. So as a businessman, I don't understand other businessmen. I just understand myself. I also have a lot of kind of different type of beads, but we'll talk about beads later. For the nail art pieces, I also have this set of metallic, they kind of hot glue, you know, when you iron them on, they like metallic little mini plates, so I sometimes use these as well. And they come in different shapes. They come in shapes of crowns, hearts, and everything. So this is all nail art things. As long as this is metallic or glass, it's not going to melt in your oven, and so it's worth trying. It's worth using. There you go. If it's plastic, like these acrylic crystals, they're really nice. They're actually really sparkly, but I can't use them on clay. I use them on some other projects. They are plastic, so that's definitely going to melt in the oven. Unless you're lucky. I don't know. There you go. That's it. That's about the things small things I put into my